Hello friends, welcome to Dezinlife. Friends, when we talk about life post-corona, immediately what comes to our mind or what we think about social distancing, we think about use of mask, we think about use of sanitizer, we think about will not able to do party, we think about that social gathering will not be there, and a lot of online working on online learning will be there. I believe this is of the very time being issue. So I'm not much concerned about that. You may think that I'm too optimistic person. Yes, I'm optimistic. I'm not sure whether I'm too optimistic or the rightly optimistic. But yes, I'm optimistic person. But fact of the day is that till almost a week back, at least 82 different vaccine manufacturer has approached WHO for the approvals. Currently, almost 10 different vaccines are in human trial phase. Some of the vaccine has started the manufacturing in the anticipation that they will get the approval. So think of situation 6 months down the line, how many vaccines will be available? And what is more important, after 6 months or after some time, there will be something we called herd immunity will also develop. Once herd immunity develop, then corona will not be so big threat for us. So I'm not concerned about this impact. But I'm going to talk here some more permanent or something more long-term kind of impact which is going to happen in the post-corona in our life. In fact, these changes are happening already continuously, but they will become more visible. Rather say, they will pick up the speed now. So I'll be talking such 6 changes which are major one. So change number 1, many of the industries are already stressed situation. You look at last few months, many of the companies they have closed down. Many of the people who are the big industrialists in the past, they're going and sitting in the UK and the police or banks are after them. So industries are in trouble and these kind of trouble will increase. Even post-corona immediate situation, industry like aviation, industry like hospitality, industry like tourism, they will take a big hit. So new industries will emerge. So this new ordering will happen. That is the one important thing which is going to impact our life. Second important change. We are all living in the globalized world. A globalized trading is happening. Some country it is manufacturing, some company is trading, and third country is the consuming. And this increase in the globalized trend was happening in the decade of 80s, it was 90s and early 2000 also. Not many of you will know that this trend has started degrowing from 2008, some 12 years back. And this degrowth of the globalization will pick up now. So its impact will be that there will be reduction in the so-called NRI concept. There will be reduction in the, you can say, our dependence on the export business or international business. Many Indians who are serving currently abroad, they will have difficult time, they may have to come back to India, and you see in the last few days, maybe some Gulf countries or some place, or maybe USA, those things start happening also. And this corona is not a beginning, because the international job crisis is already there. And every country, they wanted to protect their own people job and their own business. So in the whole process, Indians which is occupied along with the Chinese, lot of share outside in international market, they have to lose out now. So this process will speed up with that. So people who are working outside or people who are more dependent on the globalized trading or globalized business has to rethink. Change number 3. Within India also, you have seen the movement of migrant workers and all that. There are crores of workers. Now think about situation of these workers in this crisis, how the local government has treated them. In most of the cases, they were treated badly. There were a lot of queues, lot of protests were there. And recently there was Aurangabad incident was also there where they were sleeping on the railway line and at least 16 people are killed. People are disinfected, people are starving, all these things are happening. And as a result of that, some time back, few days back only, 3 states in India, UP, MP and Gujarat, they have changed their industrial policy. Rather, they have abolished their 35 industrial acts for next 3 years. So idea is all the states, they want to promote their own industries rather than asking their people to go out and other state to serve. Not only these changes, many states are now preferring more and more of a state domicile system, and many of the states are going for the promoting reservation in the private sector to the tune of 80% or even more for their local domicile. In the education institutions, there are already local reservation, local state reservation is there. Many cases local domicile is there. It is certain states, it is to the tune of say 100%. Say a state like Andhra or Telangana, in the medical college there is 100% reservation already for the local domicile. You don't get admission. State-wise concept of the language divide, all kinds of local hero concept. Who is the local hero? Who is the local forefather who was known for something localized, and whether any states they were emerging more. So not only question will coming which country you belong, question will be coming which state you belong. So state domicile will be more and more effective in the coming time, and different governments are acting different way, state governments. So this will be third major change. Now I'll talk about fourth major change. For the technology or the cultural copying point of view, till now we used to look towards West, we used to copy West, or we used to can say copy USA, America. Now this crisis, this corona crisis has exposed the complacency of the West or America, or what a depth they have. So we need to be either self-dependent, or we need to look towards other countries like Japan, like Israel for the technology, because these are the countries which are more getting into self-reliant, not looking here and there. So overall I can say the new world order will emerge. And in this process, because of corona, the made in China will also get a big hit, because China's credibility is becoming more and more question mark in the corona issues. So overall a new world order will emerge, and new way of doing, looking whether to Israel or to Japan or West, all the new system will emerge what was there till now. Now coming to change number 5. See, most of the people who died in the corona were either aged people, or you can say senior citizens, or the young people who has the comorbid conditions, whether it's a hypertension, whether it's a diabetes, whether it's a kidney problem, whether it's a liver problem. But these people, they were managing with the medicine. Now this crisis has shown that you can't manage disease too long. So timely spending on the health will become more important. So concept will be emerging that it's better you invest when you are young, or you can see prolong your youthness rather than prolonging your old age. So that investment shift in the younger age will be there. And friends, change number 5, major change. Our traditional way of communication used to be letter till 25-30 years back. Then telephone comes, then mobile comes. Even if I combine telephone and mobile both together one, and then you have to meet personally. So a movement in the communication was letter, phone, and then personal meeting. Now with this crisis, video calls, whether it's a Zoom, whether Hangout, whether Microsoft, whether Skype, they're trying to get in. And this crisis has given these technology as a more push. So now video call, whatever may be the way, whether it's a Zoom, whether a Microsoft, or whatever may be way, will find a place between telephone and the personal meeting. So this video call will take some share from the telephone. So telephone expense may reduce and video call may go up. As well as they will take some share from the personal meeting also. So traveling also they will try to reduce. So video call will emerge a very, very strong way of communicating by taking some share from telephone, some share from the personal meeting. That this is 6th very big change will be there. So at the end, I can say it's not corona which has changed much. It is only corona has changed the speed, and corona has exposed some of our weakness or weak link, or you can say the certain things which were under the carpet till now, they have become above the carpet now. Because changes always happen consistently, but these kinds of incidents, these kind of situation, they make the changes more visible. So friends, I'm sure I'm able to give some food for thought for you. You'll be thinking about it, but these kind of change, how we deal with, we have to reorganize our life and reorganize our priorities. Thank you for watching us today, and if you like the video, friends, do share with your friends and subscribe to our channel also. Thank you very much.